Give me that 30 second. Give me that 30-second countdown. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Like some school. How cool is this, right, Miguel? Why couldn't I go to a school like this? I mean, it's just beautiful. I love the mural. I mean, everything is just, I love this school. Anyway, Mayor Bowser and Chancellor Farabee, thank you for joining us as well. And for families across the country.
Now, where does he think he's going? You gotta go, you gotta go.
Say, I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn.
I'm worshiping these people like they're fucking God.
Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with motherfucking sense. He vote independent.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? You know what I said do when you go in there. You go.
That's what I did.
No, you did. You go in there. This shit funny. I told you. I said go Democrat Biden. Now there's a fucking vote that we done lost that can fucking go to Trump.
This is why I don't do politics. I will never do this again.
He said he ain't gonna vote again.
Oh, we back. How's it going, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Can't start off with Fernando. Quiero.
Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más bonito de brillar.
Chinga, qué Tranquilo, güey. Tranquilo.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday, happy December the 16th, 2021. Sorry for being a few minutes late. I woke up early. I don't know if you guys saw me upload a video of my dog that passed away 5 years ago on this date. So I was up, I was doing my research for the show. I get home late, I eat, brush my teeth, shower, and then I go to sleep. And then I wake up like in the middle of the night. So I wake up, feed my cat, and then it's hard for me to go back to sleep. So it takes me like a couple of hours to go back to sleep. So by the time I go back to sleep, it's like 5 or 6 in the morning. And then I gotta wake up. But the good thing is that like I did the research in the middle of the night. I look for the articles what I want to talk about, and I share them on Twitter. So you see me on Twitter, it's because I'm like retweeting stuff that I want to talk about or bring up. And even at work, I'm doing labor and stuff. I'm listening to a good news show, just getting things to talk about. Hey, I gotta talk about something for 90 minutes, right? So I gotta look up stuff. So I woke up like at 7:10, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna wake up. I got 20 minutes before I start the show. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I closed my eyes for 1 second. You know when you wake up in the morning, you're like, all right, I'm gonna go to work. 1 more second. Let me just close my eye. You close your eyes for 1 second. Next thing you know, you're sleeping again. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. And I've been having like a stuffy nose. So I don't know because they're at work or whatever. Or so I don't know if anybody else does this. I put hydrogen peroxide in my ear. I lay down on one side. If I have like a stuffy nose, I don't know. Guys want to try that? You have like a stuffy nose. You put hydrogen peroxide on your ear, and then you start hearing like fizzle, like that means you have like a lot of bacteria and dirty stuff in your ear. And then next thing you know, your nose is unclogged. You're like, oh wow. So then you flip around the other side. That the peroxide comes out your ear, and then you put it on, and then you hear the little fizzle, like shh, like your ears are grilling. You hear shh, but that means it's working. It's percolating. The hydrogen peroxide is in there, fighting all that dirty stuff in your ear, and then your nose gets unclogged. So sometimes I fall asleep like that, because oh man, I could finally breathe. And then I fall asleep with the hydrogen peroxide in my ear or whatever. So I don't know if anybody has tried that, but I found that on YouTube like 3-4 years ago. I couldn't breathe in the middle of the night. And that's my baby, my hydrogen peroxide. I keep that on the side of my bed. So I don't know if you guys ever wanted to try that out. Try that out after the show. People were like, "Oh, you're weird for doing that." I'm like, "Hey, it's on YouTube, and it works. Oh man, I love it. Hydrogen peroxide in the ear. I'm gonna have to do a YouTube video. Oh look, hydrogen peroxide earwax removal. I don't know what this guy is doing. So you know what? Let's go see what this idiot is doing. When I did this once, I didn't see all these videos.
Everyone, I wanted to show you a quick remedy that I use for removing earwax from my ears or just cleaning my ears in general. This is a remedy that I do about every 3 to 4. Number 2, that they using this for the past syringe. I'll put a link.
I don't have
ways.
all that.
We're going to put about 4 or 5 drops in one ear. So I'm going to bend over here. I don't know if you can see this.
You're a pussy, bro. I use the whole bottle, man. I take the bottle and I go blah. Well, you don't try to put all of it because you don't want to blow up your eardrums. But it goes in, and sometimes it's cold.
But I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can feel it plug up, and then it starts to fizz, and the fizzling kind of tickles a little bit.
That feels good.
It's actually killing all the bacteria. The hydrogen peroxide is killing all the bacteria and softening up the wax in your ear. It's cleaning your ear. So what we're going to go do now is lay down on the couch or on your bed. I usually just lay on my side and let it fizz in there for about 10-15 minutes. We'll be right back. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and the fizzing has stopped in my ear. That's kind of a good indication on when it's okay to come in and start the next step, is when the fizzing stops. The more bacteria and stuff you have in your ear, usually the longer it fizzes. But again, I do this about every 3 to 4 months. So usually about 5 to 10 minutes, the fizzing.
Every 3 to 4 months, I do this like every week, twice a week sometimes. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing.
Like so. It was a little, it took some getting used to, because it is really loud in your ear when you're spraying it. But I do about 15 to 20 pumps.
Well, I don't do all of that.
Peroxide,
well, I don't do none of that, ladies and gentlemen. I take a cotton swab after that, and I take care of that. Chinese guy to clean out my ears. Where would I find one of those over here? Where would I find a Chinese guy over here to help me do that? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, like I spoke about earlier, I want to give them. Oh, even Dr. Oz talked about it. I just want to play like a moment of silence for my dog that passed away 5 years ago. So. What, papito? Come here, papi. So he had a bunch of names like Mario, McLovin, Jefferson. His real name was like Jefferson, and then I called him McLovin, and my parents called him Mario. So he had like a bunch of names. So yeah. So rest in peace to my dog. I miss him. And my other dog passed away too. My Shih Tzu. Had her for 18 years. She passed away last year in 2020. So the two of the dogs that I had, like for the longest, passed away. So that's why my cat, right? My cat comes into play. I got my cat like three years ago. It's gonna be our third Christmas together. And I don't know, my cat is like the reincarnated of both of my dogs. So my cat is like the mix of both dogs that I had. So yeah. I get yeah, so it happens, ladies and gentlemen. When you lose a pet, man, there's nothing sadder than losing a pet. Like I could watch all these videos of all these people, all these people losing their lives every morning, and I'm like, I could watch people get shot at in New York. Videos of all these people, but when it comes to like a pet or a dog, I'm sorry, man. I just, it just, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to get the sad stuff out the way. All right. Jeez, Robert, what the hell's wrong with you? If you never lost a pet, man, it's like the worst, man. Like I don't know, man. I have more sympathy for animals, and there's something I want to say that happened here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so you guys know about the pigeon, right? I'm gonna tell you a story about this. So, was there's a reason. There's a reason. I'm not saying this happened, right? But I met the pigeon the same week my dog passed away 5 years ago. All right, there's a story to this, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So I love my so you see my dog here, right? On December 14th, 2016. Or let me show you. There's a story to this. You see here December 14th, 2016, the last time I saw you alive, you did a final waving of the dog salute, right? So I met the pigeon this week, that week, right? And instead of me, this bothers me a lot. Instead of me spending time with my dog, I was spending time with the stupid pigeon that week because that was the week that I met the pigeon. So the pigeon, I was like, all right, let me, because we were gonna go to Pennsylvania to see Trump speak on December 15th, 2016 in Pennsylvania. So I was like, all right, let me come by my house. My dog is sick. I want to say hello. I want to say hello to my dog, and I'm glad I recorded this. So I brought the pigeon over to my house so I could, see the dog or whatever. And the pigeon is in this video. The pigeon is in this video. You can't. She talks during this video, so I put music over it. But the pigeon was in this video, and you know what happened, ladies and gentlemen? The pigeon touched my dog, and then my dog passes away 2 days later. I know my dog is sick. I know my dog was sick and all that, but I did not spend the last 24 hours with my dog because I was with the stupid pigeon. Eh, You know, evil. That's evil, right? That's why I say evil. Maybe I don't know. I just think about that. What if she didn't touch my dog? Maybe would have lasted another week or two. I would have spent time with my dog. But that's another video I'm gonna do. Right now, the Pigeon has like a shelter in Tijuana, and dogs are just dying. I care a lot about animals, ladies and gentlemen. So now I'm hearing that the stupid Pigeon has a bunch of dogs, and now they're dying. And now she's telling a calendar, and the dogs are dying in those calendars. So she's profiting off dead dogs. We're gonna get into that another show, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get into it for another show. So rest in peace to my dog. And that's all I'm gonna say about that one right there. So that was the story behind that. So then I dropped off the Pigeon at the airport. I went to work. It was like 6 in the morning. My mother calls me. I'm at work already. I just got to work. That's when I was working at the hospital at the hotel. Oh, hey, the dog passed away. Ladies and gentlemen, I left work. At 6:05. I was like, I'm out. Peace. I'm out. I didn't even say I'm out. My dog passed away. And then my dog was sick. He was like 15 years old already. I adopted him when he was 8. So he was with me for 7 years. I got him from a shelter. My Shih Tzu lasted 18 years. My Shih Tzu lasted 18 years. So, my cat, I take care of my cat. I love my cat. So my cat is like the reincarnation of both. All right. So now we got the sad stuff out the way, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we got the sad stuff away, let's go laugh at some crimes. Oh no, I got the wrong one. I got the wrong one here. Sorry. So yesterday we're going to Biden is perfect. Nancy Pelosi said yesterday that Biden is perfect, right? But before she said that, they asked her about the stocks.
Just completed a 5-month investigation finding that 49 members of Congress and 182 senior congressional staffers have violated the Stock Act, the insider trading law. I'm wondering if you have any reaction to that. And secondly, should members of Congress and their spouses be banned from trading individual stocks while serving in Congress?
No, I don't know to the second one. We have a responsibility to report in the stock on the stock, but I'm not familiar with that 5-month review. But if people aren't reporting, they should be. Because this is a free market and we have a free market economy. They should be able to participate in that.
So there was a Twitter account that was promoting all the stock move that she makes. Nancy Pelosi and her husband make a lot of money on the stocks. I don't know if you guys knew that, and I kind of just found that out. I kind of knew that, but I didn't know to the amount that this Twitter account was posting about. And I'm like, this lady really makes a lot of money in the stock market. Doesn't she got like some inside information on where to get this? So I don't know if you guys think that's fair that she works the stock, but these politicians get very, very rich, ladies and gentlemen, doing this stuff. So speaking of Biden is perfect, ladies and gentlemen, here comes drunk Pelosi. What? Here comes drunk Pelosi over here. Where's drunk Pelosi? Here's drunk Pelosi.
Our country could not be better served than with this most experienced, capable hands than yours, President Biden. He's just perfect. Timing couldn't be better. And Madam Vice President, we're inspired by your work for the people as you continue to be an invaluable partner to President Biden. Our country could
We
not
did
be
it.
more-
We did it, Joe.
not be better served.
You're going to be the next president of the United States.
So Pelosi thinks Biden is perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Pelosi actually thinks Biden is perfect. Can you believe that, ladies and gentlemen? She must be drunk, right? All right, so this is an article right here. Right, what's going on with America? Like, things are really getting bad. I'm gonna actually, I don't usually play Tucker Carlson here, but Tucker said Tucker did something very. He broke this down yesterday. I was watching it about the inflation. Like CNN is not even talking about this. Like, these people think we're stupid. Like, every time you go to the supermarket, you're seeing how expensive things are getting. And Tucker broke it down like the best. So, these people think we're stupid.
Reality, humanity is far more interesting and far more, yes, diverse than that. Not that CNN has caught on. Nor do they have any idea how unpopular they are. Most Americans are not racist, no matter what you might hear, but an awful lot of them secretly do hate the nasty, uptight, self-righteous, entitled white liberals who run CNN and people like them. If you were to ask your average Trump voter, who do you really dislike? No, not that anyone would ever ask them that because nobody cares what they think. But if you were, they'd probably say to the CNN camera crew, actually, I'm not mad at black people. I'm mad at you. Dislike of that group of people, the people who have all the power in this country, is probably the deepest well of prejudice in the United States. And of course, it's totally justified. Does CNN know that? No, of course they have no idea. Wait till you see their list of replacements for Joe Biden. Each one is tailor-made to appeal to the dingbat trustafarian and Bozeman and no one else. First on the list, of course, is Kamala Harris, and that makes sense. She's the vice president. The problem is nobody likes Kamala Harris. No one has ever liked Kamala Harris.
Not even
from her earliest
Montel.
days on the playground to her high school years in Canada to right now, which is December 15, 2021. Why is Kamala Harris so unpopular? Because here's what she's like.
And is that a
This
socialist
is
or
it.
progressive perspective? No.
Oh,
The value of educators when they had to bring the kids.
I laugh.
Is Mike Pence on the debate stage? But
Yeah.
not. And said, "Where's Kamala?" And apparently they left me like a block behind. I'd fallen out the street.
Kamala Harris sounds like a pigeon, right? She sounds like a pigeon.
What's up? And I looked back up at her and I said, "Freedom."
So Kamala Harris is a charmless phony who has such total and utter contempt for your intelligence that she fully expects you to believe that her fake laugh is real. And that's bad. But honestly, it's not necessarily a deal killer in politics. No one ever called Richard Nixon charming. Yet Nixon won the biggest presidential landslide in American history in 1972. So what's the difference? The difference is Richard Nixon was competent. He had skills. He could do things. Kamala Harris doesn't, and she can't. Kamala Harris is totally incompetent. She has zero skills. She's never done anything. Harris can't redecorate her own office. She tried recently, and she made it uglier. So this isn't going to work. We're going to have to take Kamala Harris off the list. Sorry. So how about Pete Buttigieg? He's on the list. Of
The
course,
homosexual.
everyone at CNN loves Pete Buttigieg. He's just like them, except a little spicier and much more glib.
He's gay.
Until a few years ago, Pete Buttigieg dated women. Now he's openly gay and a father and reads the Atlantic magazine and uses unintelligible buzzwords, many, many unintelligible buzzwords. In fact, unintelligible buzzwords are Pete Buttigieg's entire vocabulary. You want to talk like Pete Buttigieg? It's not hard. Take a phrase or issue, any phrase or any issue.
Anyone who supports this is supporting racism. Our healthcare system is burdened by racism. We know that our housing is burdened by racism. Our schools are burdened by racism. Yes, the uniform is burdened by racism, but it goes far beyond that. It is a matter of concern for every American that we dismantle systemic racism before it ends the American project in our lifetime.
Oh, and roads are racist too.
So Pete Buttigieg, right? The homosexual, the butt pirate, right? You see Pete Buttigieg. Did you guys know that these politicians, right? They take the talking points. And I want to play that clip with Kamala and Pete Buttigieg, right? So the other day, what's her name? Paskey says that the reason of inflation is because of big meats, the big meat conglomerate. One more thing, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever heard of a Duchenne smile? This is a Duchenne smile. I'm gonna look more into this, but like when a person fakes a smile, is Duchenne. Like there's a real smile and a fake one. See, Duchenne smile. Look, action unit, 6 cheeks razor, activity and orbicularis oculi. So I just learned about this Duchenne smile. I'm gonna have to analyze this a little bit more, but I'll bring that up. Look, non-Duchenne and Duchenne smile. So like if you have eye wrinkles, and I'm gonna learn more about this, but I'm gonna teach you guys about this. The Duchenne smile. Knowing smiles, knowing like an evil smile, a normal smile. It's all psychology, ladies and gentlemen. Look, crow's feet, lowering of the eyelid, raised cheek. So I gotta practice. What's a Duchenne smile, ladies and gentlemen? Let me see right now. The human smile is a powerful thing to elevate mood, inspire empathy, or calm or fast beating heart. You don't need a gleaming row of perfectly pearly whites. One YouTube baby laugh video is enough to demonstrate that even an entire toothless smile is a wonder worker. Researchers who study the effects of human smiles know that the Duchenne smile is among the most influential of human expressions. A Duchenne smile is one that reaches your eyes, making the corners wrinkle. Crow's feet. It's a smile most of us recognize as the most authentic expression of happiness. Non-Duchenne smiles shouldn't necessarily be considered fake. However, a more accurate way of describing them might be polite. Polite smiles can communicate social pleasantness, and they can even signal discreet psychological distance. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get into like the psychology of all this. I'm gonna break it down. You guys know I study psychology, so that's what we study these politicians. We look at what these politicians are saying. You know, you can't take it at face value, but sometimes these politicians are not lying to us. They're saying the truth, but it's right there. Right. Whenever they say, when what's his name? Obama said, we're gonna what was it? We're gonna radically transform America. What was that phrase that he said? We're gonna fundamentally transform America. He said that in 2008. Look where we're at now, ladies and gentlemen. He was not lying. Obama was not lying. You notice that when Obama took office, a lot of the censorship started to really ramp up. If you look at the movies that came out in 2007 and 2008, they were some of the funniest, best movies that we have seen in the past 16, right? Since 2008, 16, the past 15 years. Name a few good movies that have come out in the past 15 years. They don't come out. Hollywood is not making movies anymore that are raunchy, that are, like the super bads, like the Wedding Crasher, like the old schools. Remember in the 2000s, like the last year of, like during the Bush era, all these movies were just coming out. Some of them were low budget, they were hit or miss, but everybody was making a movie. Now you see everybody's making movies for Netflix. everybody's making movies for HBO Max. So everything has to be like woke. You have to have like a black main character, right? Black Panther. They should put a white person to play Black Panther, but you can't do that, right? They have all these roles reversed. Superman is black and gay now. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. The commercials and in 2021, all interracial. It's all this stuff that's going on. And they keep telling us this. So when Jen Psaki wants to blame Big Meats, so these idiots with the douching smile, Big Meats. Where is I wanted the clip. I want to get the clip of Jen. Yesterday we played her with the student loans. Today we're gonna play her with the meats. Psaki said meats, the conglomerates. Right here. Here we go. I found it.
Go ahead. There are several progressive groups and lawmakers who are increasingly vocalizing the idea that high inflation is being driven by corporate greed, including companies with high profits, some of whom have met at the White House with the president in recent months. Does the president endorse that idea? Does he think that corporate greed is the big driver of inflation right now?
Well, I think that the president thinks the way people across the country, American families, digest inflation is by price increases. And if you look at industry to industry, it's a little different. So, for example, the president, the Secretary of Agriculture have both spoken to what we've seen as the greed of meat conglomerates. That is an area when people go to the grocery store and they're trying to buy, seen as the greed of meat conglomerates. That is an area when people go to the grocery store and they're trying to buy a pound of meat, 2 pounds of meat, 10 pounds of meat. It is the prices are higher. That is, in his view, and the view of our Secretary of Agriculture, because of, you could call it corporate greed, sure. You could call it jacking up prices during a pandemic. There are other areas where we've seen increases because of supply chain issues, and we're seeing those increases around the world as it relates to gas prices, oil supply, and things along those lines. So I would say there's some areas where we have seen corporations profit from the pandemic, and certainly the president would agree with that component. I don't know the full context of all of their remarks.
So blame it on Big Meats, blame it on the farmer, Big Farm, right? Big Farm, not farm up, but Big Farm, right? These damn farmers raising the prices. But why are they raising the prices? Why didn't the prices raise under Trump? Like this is where we're at today, ladies and gentlemen. Like, why is it going up now? Why is everything it's up 9% inflation? Everything's expensive. It's depressing, honestly. It's very depressing that you go to the supermarket, like the Dollar Tree. We talked about it yesterday. Even I don't even eat meat anymore because it's expensive. I'm afraid to go to a restaurant now because I don't want to spend money and the food is bad. They're going to jack up the prices on the food. The quality is not going to be there. So everything is being like watered down and you're paying more for it. You're paying more for bad service. You're paying more for bad customer service. You're paying more for bad food. We're paying more. And the good stuff, it's like out of reach. Water, I heard water was like $8 in Dallas the other day. I don't know if that's true. But water, ladies and gentlemen, water is going up. Tucker was the one that said that. Water. Can you imagine bottled water being expensive soon? Not being able to get it? Just think about that, right? You know how you're always buying water? And it just starts becoming expensive. Remember, you just get the little packs of water, put it in your car, drive home. I get water. Now that's becoming expensive. Juice. I don't drink juice. I don't drink soda. My parents raised me without drinking juice or soda. So I'm not really into it. Once in a while, I have my sodas. You know, I'll buy my big gulp, but you will never catch a 2-liter soda in my fridge. You will never see me with juice in my fridge, maybe orange juice, but Kool-Aid and all that. No, I don't have none of that stuff. All I drink is really water, water, water. But water is getting expensive. Go to the store, try to buy yourself some Perrier. Go buy yourself some Pellegrino. You can't find it, and if you do, it's expensive. So I don't know if you're like, you know, you're bougie or you're high class and you like your Pellegrino, you like your Perrier, but you can't find that now. You know, there's certain things, certain foods you can't find at the supermarket anymore. Unless you're paying attention, you're not gonna realize this stuff. Pay attention next time you go to the supermarket. And pay attention when you go to, let's say, Walmart or any store, right? Best Buy. Oh, I like those headphones. Oh, I like that. I'll get them next week. You come back next week, they're not gonna have it anymore. Like one of the cameras that I bought for my house cost me $40. I like it. It detects everything, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go buy this camera again. I'll go to Best Buy. This camera doesn't exist anymore. It's not out. It was $40. Now the next camera is like $80, $100. I'm not spending $80, $100 on a camera when I already spent 40. Yes, I can go on Amazon and order it, but I like going to the store and buying something. Any of you guys buy from Amazon? I don't know. I hate Amazon. I hate Amazon, man. It just kills the whole joy of going to the store and buying something. Like touching something. Like, oh man, I like these glasses. Oh man, let me try them. Oh, these are beautiful. Let me buy it. You're on Amazon, you're looking at a screen. Let me buy this. And then you don't like it, you return it to Amazon, right? People say, hey, I return everything to Amazon. Amazon business practices, it sucks, right? You're selling things and you could easily return it. So there's all these boxes going back and forth, back and forth. Have you ever seen how the whole shipping works? Right, all of these boxes come into a truck, they get put onto a belt, they get sorted out, and then they get dumped into another box and then shipped out to another center sorted out. They put it onto the local trucks and it gets delivered. The boxes travel a long way, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing the process of the boxes. But Amazon, man, it just like the tornado that killed those Amazon workers. Amazon is just like taking over and is killing the joy of shopping. You know, I kind of like going to the store shopping. Christmas season, right? Christmas, you got the music. Remember going to the malls, you know, seeing Santa, ho ho ho. In New York, you had the Salvation Army guy. We're less than a week away from Christmas, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't feel that Christmas spirit. Forget about these lights that I have here, bringing some Christmas joy, but I do not feel the Christmas spirit this year. It's very depressing. You know, you see Christmas trees, and I'm like, damn, how much does that Christmas tree cost you? That's the only thing I could think about now. Damn, how much does that cost? Right? I don't know if you guys are gonna start thinking like that. Like, damn, how much does that cost you? Damn, because everything is becoming expensive and it's becoming like at a premium. Yep, you become a ghost when you toss your cell phone now. You haven't felt the 20. Well, I guess it's when we get older. Well, you're right. The last time I felt the Christmas spirit when I was 16. So you're right, 20 years ago. My grandma, rest in peace, man. She passed away last year. I haven't spent a Christmas with my grandma maybe in 3 years. But I remember, man, she used to buy me socks. Like for like 10 years, since after I turned like 20. You know, she used to give me money when I was a young kid. I used to love going to my grandma's house. I was just thinking about that. Think about that when you were a kid, ladies and gentlemen. And you know, you go to grandma's house. I used to go to my grandma's house. She was in the projects for Christmas. And we were like, ugh. But it was one of the best times, ladies and gentlemen, spending time with your family. And then now we're all scattered around. Everybody's living here and there. Like They've broken up the families. Like I'm gonna be spending Christmas with my cat. You know, my family's in New York. I was gonna go to New York for the holidays, but I started working, and it's gonna be too expensive with gas. Uh, it's harder now. Think I'm not gonna fly. Um, Airline tickets are expensive, and I'm not gonna take off my shoes, my belt, show a passport card just to get on a flight. I'm not gonna do all of that. I'm not gonna go to the doctor just so I could take a flight and get jabbed so I could get on a plane. No, I'm not doing all that. That's too much. That's too much to do, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Jedi Bill 797. I love seeing new faces. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. I enjoy seeing new faces. So think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Compare the holiday season to when you were younger, the memories, I remember being a kid in the back of a car, driving out to Long Island, seeing the snow, going to somebody's house, seeing a tree with presents all over as a kid, man. That was beautiful stuff. Watching Home Alone, as a kid, right? Remember coming home from school, seeing the Christmas tree in the corner, all these gifts all over the place. Oh, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for Christmas. One more week for Christmas. Oh, well, it was great being a kid, man. That's why you look at kids now, man. Not now. Kids are not growing up with that. Remember as a kid, you had the Toys R Us catalog, you had the Lego catalog, you had a Finger Hut catalog, right? Remember we used to get those in the mail, the big Toys R Us book, the big Toys R Us books. I used to love them, man. I wish I collected them. Used to get a booklet, and Lego used to send out a booklet of all the Legos. And as a kid, you're circling what you want, and then your parents are all right. Let me go buy it. Remember those days, ladies and gentlemen? Remember those? Now you just go on your phone, scroll Amazon. It's just that joy from seeing a catalog and just using your imagination, right? Oh man, imagining you playing with that toy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I have a bunch of toys. Because when I was younger, let me show you guys. I don't know if I ever show you this. This is like my toy collection. Like as my childhood, man. Like I love Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles. When I was younger, I couldn't get all these toys for Christmas, right? So, I got it for myself. I got it for myself. The past few Christmases, I've been buying this stuff for myself. I was gonna sell it this year, but I decided to get another job so I don't have to sell my toys. But those are my, and then you got the supermodel over there. Hey, Papito. I love you. Take care, okay? So I got him over there. Hey, good morning, Kamala Harris. Good morning, good morning. So I miss being a kid. I enjoy being a kid, man. It just like the happiest moment is being a kid, like being young, no worries. So that's my little. Before Toys R Us closed around, I used to go to every toy store and just go toy hunting. I miss going toy hunting. I used to go to Walgreens, Toys R Us, different Walmarts, driving around, wasting gas, and just toy hunting. Now there's no Toys R Us. There's no KB Toys. There's no toy stores for me to toy hunt. Only Walmart and Target, and that's it. That's stupid. I gotta walk through a bunch of aisles to get to the toys. No, I miss Toys R Us. You walk in, you're like, wow, all these toys everywhere, up to the shelves. They took that away from us, man. It took that away from us. Teddy Ruxpin. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do some holiday videos, like when it gets closer to Christmas. We're gonna get into the holiday spirit. Don't worry about it, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, we're gonna get into the holiday spirit. because with all this bad news out here, I don't, I cover some of the news, but some of them I don't. Like I avoided like the tornadoes and stuff like that. Like when it's too heavy, it's too sad. I don't cover it in the mornings. I cover things we could make fun of. What but just think about that, ladies and gentlemen. So something for something for you to think about. What else did I put over here? Oh, so this happened yesterday. So I got home yesterday, and I couldn't watch I usually watch wrestling, but I'm at work now, so I can't watch it. So I'm watching does anybody know what this shirt means? So I'm watching wrestling yesterday, and this idiot CM Punk comes out with this shirt. And they were live in Texas yesterday, Garland, Texas. You get your own, then tell it what to do. So because of the Texas abortion thing, CM Punk got to come out with the shirt, like looking like a faggot with the shirt on. I cheer for CM Punk, but now you bring in politics into wrestling. You piece of garbage, you faggot. You're a faggot, CM Punk. Fuck you, man. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but this faggot. I have his shirts. I hate when these idiots make things political. I watch wrestling, I watch sports, so we don't have to concentrate on the politics. And then this faggot got to bring up politics into it. Man, no wonder his wife never had a kid. Maybe I wonder how many abortions AJ Lee has had for you guys not to reproduce. So fuck you, CM Punk. You know what? Now I'm really going to be rooting for the Jewish guy, MJF, to kick your ass. MJF actually got his action figure over. He's my favorite guy, MJF, man. So CM Punk, I don't know if he's trying to bring heat, coming out with the mustache in Texas wearing that. So, you AEW, man. And then they got this other wrestler wearing the Black Lives Matter band. He's always losing. Actually, I'm gonna show you him right now. They got this guy. He's not even black. He's like half black, half white. Dante Martin. He's a good guy. But if he didn't wear that BLM thing, I would support him. But him wearing the stupid Black Lives Matter band, bro, it's over. Black Lives Matter is like over for like 2 years. So I know some of you guys don't like wrestling and none of that stuff, but now it's getting political. So it gets political. We talk about it. So this is not him. This is the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge me.
So this is the Black Lives Matter kid. Look at his. You see the BLM? You see the armband on him? Let me show you. You see the armband? He has the Black Lives Matter armband. So look what he's gonna do. Is Black Lives Matter kid over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a performance center in AEW. This is the performance center.
Look at BLM over here. Look at Black Lives Matter smacking his face on the concrete. Look at that. Look at that. Black Lives Matter. He need him. He need one of the main guys, MJF. Keep wearing that Black Lives Matter armband. Let's please. I want you to see it one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a performance center in AEW. This is the performance center.
Look at this guy, man, doing all this flippity floppity, killing people, man.
Acknowledge me.
So, oh man, I don't know why that show is getting too political now. AEW, why are you getting political? And ladies and gentlemen, shout out to David Duke Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to David Duke Jr. for the Brooklyn Nets. David Duke Jr. tonight, 10 points, 13 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Shout out to David Duke Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Look at David Duke Jr. His father must be proud. David Duke must be proud of his son. David Duke Jr., ladies and gentlemen. David Duke Jr., ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how many times I got to say it. David Duke Jr. That's David Duke Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought David Duke Jr. would be in the NBA? Go get him, Jr. Go get him. Go get him, Jr. Oh, Hobo Chili Recipe is a Brooklyn Nets fan. 14 rebounds and 88 points. Shout out to David Duke Jr. No, he got 10. He almost, what he has to do is, right? 14 points, 8 rebounds. No, he can't get 8 steals or 2 blocks. How will he work this out? He's gonna have to get like one steal, 4 blocks, 8 points, and 8 rebounds. So it'll be one steal, 4 blocks, 8 points, and 8 rebounds. That's what he has to do one day. That'll be the matching numbers for David Duke Jr. So if you're playing fantasy basketball, I suggest you guys pick up David Duke Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Pick him up. Get him onto your fantasy team right there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that stat record. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, David Duke Jr. is in the NBA. Congratulations. I don't know how many times I got to emphasize that. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you okay with the twerking bride giving her broom a dance? So this happened at a wedding. It's going viral. Oh, why are they playing Beyonce? Oh, that's disgusting, playing Beyonce. So this is a wedding now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a wedding. Wow, this is classy, man. This is wow. Oof. Imagine getting a lap dance by your stripper wife at your own wedding. Damn, this lady's dress is about to pop. Oh, look, she's like naked. She's twerking over here. So she's showing off all the goods to everybody. Look. She's showing it off to everybody. Well, they'll be divorced within the year. Her father must be so proud, right? I mean, where are we getting to, ladies and gentlemen? Where are we going? Where are we going as a nation? Where are we going, ladies and gentlemen? Where are we going? What's going on with America? Where are we going? So this happened yesterday at Applebee's in New York City. So let me show you this. This happened at Applebee's yesterday. People are getting kicked out.
Let me give him the charger. Let me give him the fucking charger. I'm on my life. This is my life. It's a lie. Oh, 9 Oh, yeah, of course you're not trying to hurt me. You're just harassing me. You're not trying to hurt me. No, it's my job in the school system. Can't work, can't eat. And I said something. And this is what you guys put me in the company. Even though I want to eat. Like a free American.
I gotta give her props. I gotta give her props. That lady. You see, that lady says she lost her job at school. She lost her school job. Now she can't eat. And look at the NYPD arresting people. I told you guys about the NYPD. Those guys are a bunch of turncoats, the NYPD. NYPD only cares about their pension. They only care about getting paid. NYPD will do anything the mayor or the boss tells them. NYPDs are nothing but a bunch of robots. Okay, boss. You want us to get the injection? Okay, boss. NYPD is a bunch of suckers, man. And I got family in there, not keeping it real.
And you guys are busting me over this fucking bullshit.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. You guys, what happened to the Constitution? What happened to free speech?
Fuck NYPD, man.
No more mandates. No more mandates. No more mandates. I gotta go. There it is. I love y'all. I love y'all, New York Freedom Rally. I love y'all.
You know he's a veteran. You know that man is a veteran.
Hold the line. This is the only way it's gonna change. They're arresting him for no reason. Joe, I'll see you later. I'll see you later, Joe.
He's a veteran. He's How dare you?
Your family.
Even like you're
for you. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Disgusting for this.
Yep. See, ladies and gentlemen, I told you about the NYPD. I told you once those people started taking the jab, okay, we'll get the jab. We love our pension. They're gonna start. The NYPD is gonna be the first ones locking you people up in New York. NYPD, all they care about is the pension. They only protect the politicians. They don't care about. They just there to protect politicians. So here we go. We got more arrests. So NYPD, I told you about these guys, man. A bunch of suckers, man. So you see, NYPD, right? This is what bothers me. F you, NYPD. NYPD arrests people for being in a restaurant without a mask. But when they punch grandma in the face, when they beat the crap, when they rape somebody, okay, you could go. So fuck NYPD and fuck New York. Because you know why? Everything is so reversed there. People are getting arrested at an Applebee's, but the criminals that are roaming the streets, they do not arrest. That's why crime is so high in New York. Because they don't arrest the real criminals. Oh, let's arrest these people because they're in Applebee's. It's much easier. You know, F them, yo. Fuck NYPD. And I told you, I got family there. And all they care is about the money, man. All they care is about the money. They don't care about you. This is what I'm saying. The cops are going to be the ones that are going to be knocking on your door and arresting you. They're the first ones to come in and just lock you up. Because all they do is protect the politician and do what they say. I'm keeping it real with you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Just keeping it real. You know, I don't play sides. Oh, we got to back the blue. No, the blue is going to arrest you. Backing the blue is only going to get you arrested. So this is another protest. So Staten Island is the last place where you can go eat without a jab. Let me see. There's another. This is Staten Island, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see this. Okay. Hello. Yes, we are not going to comply with that. That is your prerogative. Have a great evening. So, no. Have a great evening. That is your prerogative. Yes, we are not going to comply with that. That is your prerogative. Have a great evening.
His security guard said, I ain't messing with you guys.
No. You did. And I said,
Don't step on my fucking liberty, bitches.
Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen.
So that's cool. So they go to Staten Island. Staten Island is the last place you can get free food. But this is
You have no rights. No rights at all.
This is what you guys do.
No freedom and no rights.
Arrested on what charges? Did anybody read that?
No, I was not read my rights.
That's not, you don't need Miranda rights when they wait your
Somebody tell me my rights.
This is bullshit.
so this is going on in New York, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, New York is no. So why would I go to New York for the holidays? I can't go out to eat anywhere. I can't go to a store and shop. What am I gonna do in New York? 90% of New York is vaccinated. What the hell am I gonna go to New York so I could catch the variant virus? No, get out of here with that. So the lady was, yeah, I know the lady was carrying a flag. I mean, I hope she doesn't drop it on the floor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna let's watch a little cart narc. I don't know. Lately, cart narc has been getting us happy. It's the holiday season. I like to end the show with like laugh, like us laughing and let's watch a little cart narc. I don't know. It's become a new guilty pleasure. This one is new 4 days ago. This is a good short one. Let's go check this one out.
Louisiana. Oh, yes, we appreciate that. So I was afraid we had a lazy bones here. Saved by the cardboard, though. That's all right. Oh, you were saved by the cardboard because you let your car down being all lazy bone. And the card return right there. You can do it. You can't do it? Why not? Oh, sorry. They pay people to stock the shelves. Do you go in there and knock all the stuff on the ground because they pay somebody to pick up after you? That's right. Exactly. Right. Well, sorry? Sure, they hustle the stocks and shit. I'll tell you what. So you're putting somebody out of a job? You know what? You putting somebody out of it. I could sit here and beat on your car and make a job for a body mechanic, but it's not a
Is this the same guy?
You're just not picking up after yourself.
This is not the same guy.
Well, that's not true, soy. We have videos and pictures, people where carts get loose and they hit other people's cars. Now this car obviously
I don't like this cart narc. Is that the same guy? I can't understand what he's saying. Gotta get another one. We're gonna have to get another cart narc. We got this lady. That was funny. That's too long. We got this lady, the screamer. The sun attack. All right, let's go with this one. This one looks like it's good.
When your psoriasis is bad, it can be hard to see what's possible. But the possibilities...
I'm gonna take your cart back.
Away from me, asshole! Just go!
All right, this one looks good.
Here with a note about this edition of Cart Narcs. During the narking, we learned that one adult is dealing with a certain condition, so that is why you'll see his image blurred and his voice bleeped out as he is an innocent bystander. His mother, however, models extremely poor behavior and causes him to become very upset, so we do not do her the same courtesy.
Culver City. I like California. All right, here now we're talking.
Now. Cart returns right there. We got not even. Oh, it's already rolling away. Weep, weep. Man, that cart's loose. It could roll away and hit somebody. Perhaps these young children, we'd hate for them to grow up with a disability.
This lady is lazy. This lady could have rolled the cart and put it on top of the tree. She leaves it in the middle of the. Now this is lazy. She deserved the cart narc. Go get her.
Yeah. Cart returns right over there. See right there? Where you going? It's blocking the driveway. Yeah, with the cart narcs? Hey, how's it going? We're asking her to put her cart back in the cart return. What's going on?
You need to get out of my face. That's what
Oh, I'm not in your face. I'm a good 15 feet away.
you know exactly what I meant.
How do you mean? No, ma'am, I'm having a polite conversation. This is not harassment by any.
I will call the police and let them know that you are harassing me.
Well, that's a false
You
statement,
are
ma'am.
harassing
No, it's not. I'm having a
You
conversation.
don't belong here.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You know, it doesn't belong here. That card doesn't belong here. No, but ma'am, you just left it right there. It doesn't bother me. It bothers anybody who wants to drive through there, or any, like I said, young child that might.
Stop harassing me.
Man, this is not harassment. This is a polite
This is
conversation.
harassment. Yes,
Ma'am,
it is.
No,
I've heard you, and I've decided.
And
not
you've ignored
to
me?
acknowledge you.
Why not?
Because you're an ass.
Why? No, I'm not. I'm being a nice guy who's pointing out how
You're
to.
an ass who has a camera on, and I'm going to see myself online.
Well,
Thank you.
Well, that's not a good thing. You shouldn't be proud of that.
I'm not proud of it.
Well, do you want to?
I don't want you filming me.
Here's the good thing you could do. If you want to be proud of yourself, you could take your cart back and do a good thing. Especially in all this time you spent falsely accusing me of things that aren't true. You could have taken your cart back right over there. Sir, I apologize. I'm just having a polite conversation about the cart. See, look at the wind carrying that cart right now.
Yeah, I'm being harassed by a man at the parking lot.
It's not a harassment. I'm having a polite conversation. I'm the cart narcs.
Yeah, on Jefferson. Jefferson? Yes.
Mention that you left your cart out.
Yes.
Wait. She had her son in the car and he couldn't return the cart. Look how big this guy is. He couldn't return the cart while the mother was putting the things away. He was just sitting in the car.
I'm a customer.
I'm the cart narcs.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Do you know this man? No, I don't know.
I'm the cart narcs. I identified myself. I'm the cart narcs. She left her cart out in the middle, in the middle of the parking spot. This is not harassment. This is a polite. Sir, I don't want to bother you, sir.
He's on foot and he's filming me. Is he white, Hispanic, or Asian? You know, amazingly, he's a white asshole. That's what he is.
Don't forget muscular.
I don't know, probably 60, 63.
63? Age? Pardon me.
My son has autism and he has epilepsy and is setting him.
I didn't mean to do that, ma'am. You could have hit an autistic person with that cart. You know what? For the sake of your son, I didn't realize your son had that condition. I'm going to take your cart back.
Get the fuck away from me, asshole! Just go!
For the sake of your son, I'm going to leave you alone.
No. Get the fuck away!
For the sake. Uh-oh. Don't chase me, sir. Again, for the sake of your son. See, Rocketeers, we never know what you're going to encounter. And we always say we never narc out individuals with young children. Obviously, in that case, we had no way to know that gentleman's condition, the adult child. And because
I feel cheated on that one, man. I want another one. I feel cheated for that one. Is this another one? I want a good one. I want to end it with
If you shop on Amazon,
one more quick
you should
one,
use this
ladies
tool.
and gentlemen.
It's a browser extension that automatically compares Amazon to
Whoop, whoop. Lazy bones alert. That's not where the cart goes, sir. Cars go back at the corral. That's totally loose. It can roll off and hit anything. What's that?
Go away.
I'm the cart narc. It's my job to narc out.
Fuck.
Well, no, I'm telling you. Let me explain if you hadn't seen.
Check it out. I don't care.
Well, no, you should, because it could hurt other people. You'll care one day when it's your car that gets dinged by a cart, sir. Oh, man. That's so sad. Oh, well.
Get that fucking crap off my fucking car. Man.
Sir, I left it. It's a business card in your bed.
I don't give a fuck. Don't touch my shit.
It's okay, sir. I'm trying to. Yeah, it is. I'm the cart narc. This is my job.
I don't give a fuck. Don't touch my car.
Your car's fine. I promise you, it's undamaged. Unlike other people's car, you can sue me all you want, but other people's cars now can sue you because you left your cart right there. It's very not nice, sir. I could just go woo anywhere at all, really. Very unfortunate indeed. Oh, a middle finger. That's not nice. I'm a nice guy. Just trying to help and do good in the world, and I get middle fingers from these big tough gentlemen. Wow. Lazy bones alert, sir. Sir, it's not where the carts go. Cart narcs here. It's the middle of the spot. So he's blocking a parking spot now. You should take it back to one of the cart return areas, like right over there. We're the cart narcs. That's what we do is we help people find where the cart returns are and stop being lazy bones. So I can point you in the right direction if you need to. Closest one's right this way, about 1.5 clicks over to the left. Appreciate that, sir. Thanks a lot. Cart narcs out. Oh no. Cart narcs here. Sorry, sir. That's actually in the handicap spot, blocking the.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to catch up on the cart narcs later on. Cart narcs, I'm gonna find some other ones. I like the ones we watched yesterday. They have to be good. I want to see some. I want to see some more action. But ladies and gentlemen, please leave a comment right now. Hit the like button. I want to give you guys some shout outs. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in today. And I'm sorry I was late. I've been working late, but I'll be back early tomorrow. But I want to give you guys shout outs, and I want to see if I can play a new song, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to find a new song to play for the outro. So I'm going to try this one out. I've never heard this song before. It's by the Scat Bros. Oh, look, Toys R Us. The cart narcs had a Toys R Us. Oh, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Let's try out this new song, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you guys some shout outs. Say hello. Say goodbye. Say hello. Legal Latino, give me a shout out. Leave me a comment in the section. I'll give you guys a shout out. This is your shot. Comment, ladies and gentlemen. Comment. Leave a comment. Leave a good morning. Leave a comment, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to go about the shout outs. Get ready for the shout out. Oh, I got it. Oh, man, where's my wife beater? Damn, this looks like my kind of party. Woo! My kind of party over here. Oh, this looks like an awesome party. My kind of party. Shout out to BB. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Shout out to D Gulag. Shout out to Mandigo. Shout out to Gordy G. Woo! Shout out to One Hot Minute. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Angela Rico. Shout out to Kamala Harris. Shout out to One Hot Min. Shout out to Allison Craig. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loop. Shout out to D Gulag. Shout out to LDG of Geeks and Joy. Shout out to BB. Thank you. Shout out to Cordy G. Shout out to B Smiley the Third. Damn, this one doesn't have the hump like the Life at the Outpost. What the hell? Whoa, we can't be playing that in the morning. What the hell? I can't be playing that shit in the morning. I never seen that video. Oh, I can't be playing that kind of stuff in the morning. Shout out to Tutti Frutti, Roots Red Booty. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Angela Rico. Shout out to Cordy G. Who else is in the chat? Oh, I can't be playing that stuff. I'll play the Gay Croissant guy tomorrow. I got to check that one out. Shout out to Angela Rico. Shout out to Cheeseburger. Man, let me just go back to the Outpost. Damn. I didn't know that guy was going to be naked. I should really watch these videos before we got to go back to the Life at the Outpost. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Shout out to Cordy G. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to BB. Shout out to Thirsty Drunk. Shout out to Angela Rico. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Swally. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Cordy G. Shout out to John Wayne. Shout out to Thirsty Drunk. Who else is in the chat?
Give your love to a cowboy man.
I gotta find a similar song to this because this song's from another show. Dave Wave got this song. I gotta find my own song, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, I need a more homosexual song than this. All right. If anybody can help me find the most homosexual, I need a similar homosexual song like this. Oh man, 6 to midnight, man. Shout out to Lucky Larry. Shout out to K Kazoo. Shout out to Lou and Petty. I'm gonna see if I can find some slaps at the Goodwill. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Go check out Dayway's Live, JJ Stoner, Revenge of the Sis. Go check those guys out. LDG of Geeks and Go. Shout out to Irrational Times. Go check those guys out. Go check out the LeBradbury Show. Go check out Nikki Fruit Loops. Go check out the Winning TV. Go check those guys out. Ladies and gentlemen, catch you guys again tomorrow early. Now I owe you guys 20 minutes now. I've been late 10 minutes, 2 days. I owe you guys 20 minutes now. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Go check out Dayway. Take care, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys.